revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in to this, the home of positive business talk. We've taken care of your holiday parties. We've taken care of your traditions, right?
Right.
Now we should tell you what to do after that.
After all of that, at the end of everything, any meeting, any dinner party, any gift that has been given to you, we should say,
Merci.
Thank you. Thank you. With a thank you card. Now, lots of easy ways to say thanks, right? Phone call, text message, email, little Facebook post,
fist bump.
They all get the job done. Mm-hmm. But a handwritten thank you note always says more. It tells our friends and family, the people we've done business with, that we went out of our way to write just to them because they are worth it.
And we know that there's nobody who knows more about handwritten thank you notes than Hallmark.
They said that this is an improvement over the campfire grunt. It's like your fist bump. Thanks. Yeah. Yo. Right. It was a campfire grunt. They called that.
All right. So here's how you write your thank you notes. And folks, take it from us. We built a business based on this, and we continue to support the idea of handwritten thank you notes. Hallmark says, make a list of everyone you need to thank. Not just the people who came to your party, not just the people who worked for you, everyone.
Right? Anybody who did anything to help out, the planning, the decorating, running of the errands, anybody who was involved at all, make sure that they are on the list. And I'll tell you, we've always done, whenever we've done gratitude events, and we make a whole list of all the people we want to recognize from stage, there's always somebody we forget. And so have somebody else look at that list with you and just do a double take to make sure you've got a second pair of eyeballs on that list, especially if there's a lot of people and if you're doing some public recognition as well.
Yep. All right. Next is we're going to tell you what to put in your card.
Mm-hmm. Okay? A template.
Right?
Just some sample phrases to get you started, because isn't that the hardest part of writing a thank you note? Like, how do I get started? Do I have to fill the whole page? Can I just write a couple of sentences? And so thank you so much to Hallmark they actually say that there are there's like 6 pieces to a well-written thank you note.
Piece number 1 is the greeting. Dear Angel.
Dear me. Dear you. Right? And so that's super simple, right?
Sometimes I write, hey, Bubba.
If you have a nickname for them, a term of endearment, but if it's somebody you just know professionally, dear Mr. Jones is just as acceptable as well.
All right.
Second part is where you express your thanks, and you begin with the 2 most important words of this note card.
Thank you.
Right? Thank you so much for it. Made my day when, I'm so grateful you were there when, say thank you in that start it right off the bat. That's what this is all about.
Now, if you really want it to be personal, you got to put in some specific details. That's point number 3.
Right. So tell them how you plan to use or display their gift. Or, how, what, if they gave you something, how you're going to use it.
Here's a picture of me in my new briefcase.
I look so professional. Right? I can't wait to use the birthday money. The going away party meant so much to me. It shows them that you really appreciate the thought that went into, thank you for taking the time. Yeah. Thank you for coming out on a blizzard.
With a specific, tie in the specific details. As you were always good about this, your kids, anytime they would have like a birthday or anything like that, if somebody gave them a birthday party, they would sit down and write out their thank yous with very specific, thank you very much for that, whatever it was.
Right.
Yep.
It means so much. It's not generic. I know that you're writing that specifically to me, and it wasn't a one size fits all. And, and it does something to you too. It puts you in that frame of mind where you're recalling why you appreciate this person. And that's, I think, just as much as sending that card, the shift in your attitude and and how you're thinking of this person right then and there. You're just taking some time out of your day, slowing yourself down, taking all the pressure off of your to-do list and your stress and everything that's got going on. And it's all about me. And now thinking about serving somebody else and pouring gratitude into somebody else. It is a complete shift of all your cells, and it's very valuable.
This next one is step 4 in how to write these gratitude thank you notes. I've never done this. I've skipped over this one.
Well, according to Hallmark, they say the fourth part is to look ahead. Mention the next time you might see them, or just let them know that you miss them and that you've been thinking of them. You know, looking forward to seeing you next month at this party or at our next event.
Yeah, it's the look ahead that I've never done, really. I mean, I say I miss you, but I've never
done the look ahead. I think that, I mean, it's a sweet thing that this isn't just a note, but we're going to see each other again. The fifth piece is to restate your thanks with any details that you can thank them in a different way.
Yeah.
You know, again, we thank you for coming. Your generosity, you know, is helping us get settled. It's making a difference. It's growing small business. We felt so blessed that you made the trip, you know, to be with us, and we can't wait to see you again soon. So you can restate it in a second way and add another detail.
Yep.
That's special as well.
I love that. I use that. And then finally, end with your regards. My signature sign off, if you will, is warmly.
Okay.
I warmly, Eric.
With love, many thanks. Yours truly. I just usually say love, even in a professional handwritten note. I mean, it's a handwritten note. Sure. And so, but have your regards. So there's your 6 steps. There's your 6 pieces. The greeting. You're expressing the thanks with starting with the word thank you for. You're at a specific detail. You mention a look ahead of when you might see them again.
Right.
A restatement of your thanks. Again, this is what I'm going to use or why we're so grateful for you. And then ending with your regards. Now, when do you send these? Always.
As soon as possible.
A good rule of thumb is to send a thank you card within 30 days.
Quickly.
Of whatever it is, the event, the gift, the recipient, when you've met with them for coffee. Ideally, in the same week is the most ideal. And if for some reason you are late to the party, right? Late to the thank yous, maybe it's March and you're just not getting around to sending your holiday thank yous, then start your note with a brief apology.
Right.
I've been meaning to tell you, I'm remiss in my delay, and I'm so sorry this has taken me so long to get out. So just start with a little note that you recognize it's a late one coming, right? It's a little belated thank you card. So just start it out with that brief apology. Hey, I'm so sorry this is late. Today. You did?
Yeah. I said, darn it, I meant to get this back to you earlier. I apologize for my delay.
There you go. Done.
There it is.
Move on.
Hey, speaking of moving on, we have to, but the good news is we'll be back again tomorrow. Would you join us? Thank you for tuning in to the Experience Pros Radio Show, home of positive business talk.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio